Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Today, I've got a returning guest that has conquered the entire planet, Titilayo Shoremi, licensed in June 22nd of 2022. So we're coming up on your 2-year anniversary.
Yes.
The last podcast we did was 2 years ago.
Correct.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I know.
The world has changed.
A lot has changed.
Your young man has grown up.
It's now 3.
Now I've got a young man,
Exactly.
15 months old. So, yeah, the world has completely changed. But one thing that has really changed for you is that you're crushing it in real estate.
I'm trying.
You are going from a brand new agent to now you are a full cap agent at eXp Realty. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So like we said last time, we'd have you back on the podcast.
That's right.
And we would talk about how your success is going. It's obviously going really good. So before we get into what you've done as a new agent,
Okay.
I want to talk about how you felt at the start of your career.
Ooh.
It's a curveball, eh?
It is. I was very nervous.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. I mean, I've read all the books. I had a lot of coaching and all that, but I didn't know how to launch.
Okay.
In the sense that I was doing all these things, but I was still unsure of where to place my fit. However, I just kept asking questions.
You did,
I just
definitely.
did it.
Yeah. I remember us having our coaching calls in the beginning. And I won't say you were shy.
I was.
You were?
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't come off as shy, but I think you going to networking events, stuff like that.
It did help.
It did help. So let's get right into that. How did you get your first deal? You remember your first deal?
Social media.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's the network of people I was around.
Okay.
So I used, with consent,
Okay.
I advertised one of the properties.
Oh, yes.
And contact trickled in, and then I just followed up. It took about 6 months.
So did you advertise listings that weren't necessarily yours? Is that what you did?
Correct.
Okay. With the permission
With the permission.
from the other agent.
So
How
I
useful?
will say that
Yeah.
it was within my sphere.
Yeah, sphere.
Sphere,
Yeah.
yeah. So in EXP1,
Yes.
it was the listings of agents in EXP1.
Cool.
Specifically.
Yes.
So yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's good. Listen, that's a tip that I give to a lot of new agents. And unfortunately, they don't do it because they're shy. They don't want to feel like they're imposing themselves on the other agents. But just in our group, there's now 80 agents plus, and a lot of these agents have a lot of listings.
Correct.
And if you're just starting out, you're listening to this, do what Titilayo did. Go ask your colleagues if you can share some of their listings on social media. Facebook Marketplace is probably the best place.
Correct.
Did you-
Facebook Marketplace, WhatsApp groups.
Okay.
Um.
What's a WhatsApp group?
Oh, it's a.
I'm so
social-
old school.
You're not old school. I am not from here.
Okay.
So the easiest way to communicate with people outside of Canada,
Okay.
in Africa, East Africa, anywhere outside of Canada, is through WhatsApp. So that's like a chatting platform.
Okay.
So there are groups there of peoples within the community of Ottawa
Okay.
that are from my tribe.
Okay.
And then you can still, so we communicate, go back and forth. You can advertise within your community.
Okay.
And also you can send it to people outside of Canada. So,
And that's a community of people from Nigeria?
Yeah.
And how many of them are in Ottawa?
oh, a lot of
There's a lot?
a lot.
Wow, that's
Settled
cool.
in different parts. Limoges, you will
Yeah.
be surprised.
Okay.
A big community of
So you
Nigerians.
advertise in those groups?
Correct.
And then you get to become the realtor of choice.
That is the way to go.
Of course. I encourage people all the time to
Yeah.
go find their tribe, go find their people.
It makes a lot of difference.
Yeah.
At first, I will say
When you're saying tribe,
my nationality, I guess.
so people from your region?
Yes. People
Okay.
from I am Yoruba.
Okay.
So people that are Yoruba, but ultimately Nigerian.
Yes.
because I came here 6 years ago. I didn't come with family.
Okay.
So I got to have a community of people around me.
Okay.
And I met them, some through WhatsApp groups, some through networking events.
Okay.
So that's how you
That's
how
cool.
you build community.
Yeah, so an
as
actual
individual.
tribe.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, regardless of where you're from,
Yeah.
regardless of what your interests are, you can find your tribe in a lot of different ways.
True.
You can find your tribe by hanging out, going to play darts
True.
with people at the, the local bar.
I did that.
Yeah. You can find your tribe by hanging out with other people that do podcasting.
Correct.
You can find your tribe by hang out with people that do a lot of networking events. I think the Ottawa event planner, I forget his name.
Sarwar.
Yes. He's awesome.
He is awesome.
Yeah.
And there's also Rendezvous. There are 2 major networking events.
Cool. And I'm sure there's stuff like this available in most major cities.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're part of a smaller city, just go start a networking group.
Yes.
Because you become the hub, right? For people that want to find just a connection with people.
And also, I will say that your tribe is not necessarily where you're from. It's people you also connect with.
Of course.
Yeah. So I will say my tribe right now is people in EXP1, the core people that I connect with and speak with on a daily basis. So, yeah. Yeah,
you got a little group there going with a few of our agents, right?
Yes.
Do you meet often?
We chat a lot.
Okay. That's great.
We do chat a lot.
And what do you guys chat about? Like different offers,
We chat about, forms, offers, struggles, handling difficult situations.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
The roller coaster that comes with real estate. We chat about it, kind of vent.
Yes.
And then also find solutions.
Of course.
It's like each other's backbone.
And I think it's important for younger agents or newer agents to get in that, not necessarily in the office physically, but communicate with your colleagues.
Correct.
I mean, you and I, we were supposed to start this at 3. Yeah. We started around 3:40 because we were both working on offers.
That's right.
You showed me how to split a document because I haven't done it in a while. Yes, I've been in the industry for a long time, but when it comes to tech, I'm not the best. And I helped you with a clause for a contract. So, I mean, just us hanging out today, we're like, okay, can you help me with this? I can help you with that. Yes. I can help you with this aspect. So new agents sometimes don't realize the power of hanging out with other agents. I think it's like such a powerful thing.
I will say probably shy at first. Do not want to come on as someone that impose on another person.
Yeah.
However, discomfort can be a good thing.
Oh, how so?
Because you're breaking out of a shell.
Yes.
You're trying to do something you haven't done before.
Yes.
Definitely, I was not comfortable. However, you need to do what you have to do.
Okay.
So you might feel like you are imposing, but you might not be until you impose. You might not know. I'm sorry.
It's a delicate balance, right?
Correct. Yeah.
I find, as a general rule of thumb, people are way too shy, and they don't want to, interact because of that feeling. I don't want to impose myself. But I mean, yeah, sure. When I say reach out to me. I'm not just saying that. Like, reach out to me, ask me questions, ask your colleagues questions. If you see a colleague that's crushing it in real estate, like, don't be shy to ask them questions. Like,
correct.
Everybody wants to help everybody have a lot of success.
Yes.
So you generate your first deal in social media.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you're probably on track to write 25, 30 deals.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, yes. Per year. Hopefully more in the future. We'll see. Yes. How are you getting the majority of your leads today?
Oh, still the same thing.
Still social media.
Still social media, but more connecting with people one-on-one.
Yes.
Calling your contacts.
Okay.
My contacts. And just I'm not shy to introduce what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first
Yeah.
I was like, "Ugh, everybody knows a real estate agent." However, add me to the database of real estate agents,
Yes,
and I do promise you get a good service.
of course.
Try me one time,
Yeah, of course.
and then you won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it.
There's a lot of secret agents out there.
Yeah.
They don't want to share too much that they're in real estate.
Yeah.
They don't want to be annoying with that stuff. But I mean, everybody's interested in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
They either own a house and they want to know how the market's doing, or they're probably looking to buy a house. If they can't afford one right now, it might be for 6 months, a year.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely share it with people.
Correct.
It helps out a lot.
It does.
So what's the plan for the future?
I am seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How are things on the family front?
I'm working on that actively,
Yeah?
actually.
Yeah.
Looking to expand.
Yes.
Time will tell.
How's the can we talk about the dating?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the dating world as a successful realtor now?
It's pretty much the same.
Okay.
However, it's, I think, something you said to me at the very beginning.
Okay.
Was like, know definitely what you want.
Of course. Yeah.
And just stick to it.
Yeah.
So, like, you weed out people.
Definitely.
Because you know what you want.
Yes.
And then if someone falls within that category and you have conversations.
Yes.
And it's good, sure. But
Definitely.
if it's not, the next
That's
the right person will come.
That's how I met Marie-Pierre, my
That's right.
girlfriend. Yeah. Got really specific on what I wanted. And then eventually they show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will show up.
And
it's working hard for us.
Life is beautiful. Good.
Yeah.
What are some of your biggest obstacles to go to the next level?
I will still say my database, it has to expand to an extent that I am connecting with as many people as possible.
Okay.
In order for me to have that system whereby people just not just refer but see and know me.
Okay.
So that is what I would say. For now, it's just my database.
How big is the database? How many people are in there?
Right now, 200.
Wow.
I started with 78.
Okay.
I believe.
I think 200 is a beautiful number.
It is a beautiful number.
Yeah.
I think you say 10%.
Okay, yeah.
Or less than 10% of that is what you would do, or something like that.
For me, like what I want is a top 20 A pluses.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I want those 20 people that continuously refer me business, continuously buy, sell using my services, and I focus heavily on those top 20.
I just learned something new.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different schools of thought around there. Some agents will say, I've got a database of 17,000 people. And it's like, okay, that's great. Like you got their phone number or their email. You have a way to contact them, but do they really know who you are?
Yeah.
They might not know you. And when you're spending time interacting with tens of thousands of people, do you really have time for the people that really matter? Right?
True. Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. And there's nothing wrong with like having a larger database. I look at my Facebook following as one type of database.
Oh, okay.
So that's a number that's way larger than 200.
Correct.
But those are like an extended database. They're like a public that I might not have met. And then there's a public that I did meet, interact with. Those are a bit closer to the circle. And the closer you get to the middle of the circle, then those become A pluses, A's.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Right?
Okay.
Usually the A pluses will get more attention. There's a category of A's. Those are people that have not referred business to me yet, but I could see them doing that. And those are the people that I'll invite to a community event.
Okay.
Where there's an opportunity to hang out. It wouldn't be weird if I sent them a handwritten note.
Okay.
just saying, hey, notice it was your birthday, happy birthday, stuff like that. My business partner, Christian Charon, is amazing with that. He's always writing handwritten notes. Have you used that?
No, I haven't.
It's powerful.
I do cards though.
Yeah.
I do cards, or I call to sing, or send a video of myself.
Yes.
Just because I can be goofy, but yeah.
You're entertaining. How does the video go? Like, I mean, is it different for everybody?
Oh, it is different for everybody because it's specific to you. It depends on our interaction, though.
Yeah.
So if we've spoken a couple of times,
yes,
I know we've probably interacted on different things. So I just call and sing for you.
You sing?
Yeah, not like good singing. It's like from B to D kind of.
When am I going to get a video like that?
I don't know.
A nice song.
Oh, it might have a bird on it. It might not be my face. It might be a bird singing. Yeah.
That's original.
Yes.
I like that. Have you had any repeat clients?
Yes.
Wow. That's 2 years in.
Yeah. So I did a lot of rentals.
Okay.
So again, someone said rentals are your bread and butter, right?
Okay.
Because they either want to buy or sell later. So I have worked with people that started off renting, now buying, now looking to invest.
Good.
Yeah.
So your advice to new agents would be to work.
I will say do it. It's a lot of work though.
It is a lot of work. Yeah.
But do it, yeah.
Rentals, I say this too often. I probably said it a few times on this podcast, but working with rentals, especially as a new agent, I call it income generating lead generation. Mm-hmm. So yes, you're doing a rental.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll get paid.
Yes.
It's not huge money.
Yes.
But I mean, I'd rather be doing 2-3 rentals every week than to be going out and door knocking.
Oh, I see.
That entire week. So yes, you can help a lot of tenants, give them amazing service. Mm-hmm. You'll get paid for your work. Mm-hmm. It might not be a lot of money, but in the long run, those people really appreciate you. Yeah. They might, send you business down the road. They might buy themselves. Mm-hmm. Fun fact, I once got a call from one of my clients. She said, hey, my agent doesn't want to do my rental. She's a landlord. I said, okay, well, listen, I'll help you out. I'll put the property up for rent and we'll find a good tenant for you. I went to the property, walked in there. Gentleman was super nice. He was moving out and he worked for the Angolan embassy. Mm-hmm. And he asked me, he says, hey, do you also do sales?
Oh, wow.
I said, yeah, for sure. He says, listen, we're thinking about selling the embassy. Are you interested? I said, yeah, we'll go take a look. Yeah. Ended up listing the embassy. That was like 3.5 million. Mm-hmm. Ended up listing the ambassador's house to Canada for 1.4. And, ended up being a lucrative contact. But I ended up going on all of those listing appointments for the embassy, the ambassador's house, because another agent was not interested in that original rental. Yeah. So, if you're got an opportunity to work with a tenant, make sure that they're being taken care of.
Correct.
If you can't do it yourself, maybe offer it to a colleague that might be just starting out in the industry. That's gets a big thumbs up from me.
Yes, and you can also, in the process of helping a tenant, I have also met landlords that now want to sell
or buy something else.
Yeah. So it helps. It's probably not fun.
Yeah.
But it helps. But you're also helping families settle.
Yeah. No. It's great. Yeah. Thumbs up from me. Before we wrap up, what would be one word of advice or something that you would say to new agents?
I don't know. Just do it.
Just do it.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It can be tough.
Yeah.
But it's getting out of a maze, right? Just do it.
Just go out there.
I don't have a choice. I have to do it. That's my mindset.
Yeah.
So just do it. Just go out there. It's uncomfortable. I've done door knocking. I've done cold calling.
How was your first experience door knocking?
Oh, I sang.
Oh, yeah?
I was working in between the beauties and singing, and someone was like, "You're singing?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm here to sell your house. So if you're ready to sell," and it was
Yeah.
like, "Kind of funny, but we're not ready to sell." It was good, but I had to, keep the morale up.
Yeah,
But yeah,
definitely.
and I've done it a couple of times too, so I'm more comfortable.
You've done door knocking a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get the right script, and one that's super easy is whenever you list the property, go door knock around it.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. Say, hey, if you know somebody that wants to move to the area, we're here to help.
Correct. You need some nice neighbors.
Of course.
In the process.
So just do it.
Just
Nike.
Yeah. Just do it, because it's okay. I will say that yes, it's good to have the numbers out there and all that. However, the first one will come. And then when the first one comes, you want to do the second one. When the second one comes, you want to do the third one. That's my philosophy.
Are you talking about transactions?
Transactions, yes. Sorry. Just do it.
Yeah.
It's do the first one, and then you do the second one, and it gets better and easier. And then maybe you have a lot of referrals. Maybe you don't. Maybe you have to evaluate your interactions with your clients to see how you can get better.
Of course.
So just do it.
Yeah,
and ask questions.
Because if you go out there and you sink, you're not performing. The next time you're out there, you'll be better.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Correct.
And don't fall in the trap of trying to learn more and more and more before you go out. I see a lot of agents get into that trap where they want to know everything before they speak to a client, and the world just doesn't work that way.
No.
Like even after the amount of time that I've been in the business,
19 years.
19 years, yeah. So 18.
18.
It's going to be 19 in March. Yeah, even after all that time, there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know, like how to split PDFs, which you helped me with. Cool. Well, listen, let's not wait 2 years until we get an update from you.
Okay.
I'm watching you grow in your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the help too.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
And we're going to have another podcast studio soon in Ottawa.
We'll be there.
Yeah. So this one is going to remain open, obviously, if you're in the Gatineau area. But we'll also have another one in our office in Ottawa, which is going to be nice.
Yeah.
Are you excited about doing more podcasting?
I am.
Yeah?
I've started, maybe not podcasting, but just putting my face out there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more than usual. So yeah.
So what's your idea for podcasting? Have you given it much thought?
I have, but it's nothing serious.
Hey, listen, Chris and I did a podcast about drinking beer for 4 years. And
oh, boy.
Yeah, it was way too long. We got fat. Well, I got fat. But it generated a lot of business.
There you go.
And we didn't really talk about real estate. We just hung out with our buddies and it was good. It was fun, you know? So podcasting is one of those things where you can find your tribe.
Correct.
To tie it back to what we were talking about at the beginning, you know, if you like coffee, or you like beer, or you like, you know,
planting,
gardening, yeah, singing,
exactly,
live music. Like you can go and produce a podcast in that sphere, and then mention it once in a while that you're a realtor, and people will get to know you through your podcast. And when it's time to buy or sell,
they will remember you.
Who are they going to call? They're going to call you. Yeah.
Call me.
Call Titilayo. Cool. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get Titilayo back on the podcast hopefully very soon with an update. And if you guys can tell me the story about your first transaction, how you generated that lead, how you generated that first conversation with that prospect, let us know in the comments section down below. As always, if there's anything else that you think we should be producing on this channel, let us know. It's always our aim to deliver good value to new agents, experienced agents, to go to that next level. That's it for us. We'll see you on the next video. Ciao.